In this video, I will give you a brief view of My Hero Academia's first season's first 4 episodes. So the anime starts with a kid saving other kid from bullies. So if there is any bully watching this video, first of all, I will not recommend it to you and don't try this at home, school or anywhere. So as our main protagonist, Izuku Midoriya is not so powerful, gets beaten up badly by the bullies. So there is a narration in which we learn that 80% of the human population has some kind of abilities which they call as a quirk, and which first appeared in China where a baby starts glowing and then the power starts appearing randomly on the entire globe. So it cuts back to few years later where our main protagonist Izuku Midoriya is in high school. So on his way to school, he sees the first encounter of a hero and a villain. So after the arising of powers in their world, the government have restricted the use of the special abilities in public, and those who do use their abilities in public are termed as villains or vigilantes. And as these powers appeared, the crime rate also increased in the entire world. So everyone in Midoriya's class wants to be a superhero, and then there is this dude, Katsuki or Kachan, who thinks he is the most superior and the strongest person in the entire school, and also thinks that he can surpass the number one hero, All Might. And Katsuki wants to get enrolled in UA High, which is the number one school in Japan. And Midoriya also wants to get enrolled in UA High, even though he's quirkless, but okay, he has his high dreams. But for some reason, Katsuki get offended by this. Midoriya gets mocked by his classmates because he chose to apply for UA High because he doesn't has any quirk. And Katsuki also threatens Midoriya for applying for UA and wants to withdraw the application that Midoriya gave. And the reason Kachan doesn't want Midoriya to apply for UA is because Kachan wants to be the first one who gets enrolled in UA in his school. Even though Midoriya was mocked by his classmates and also got threatened by Bakugo, who is the strongest kid in school, he was very much motivated to get enrolled in UA, as he's the very big fan of All Might and strives to become like him, a symbol of peace. It's not just that he only admires All Might. He's obsessed with All Might. That's a fact that when he was 4 years old, he watched the All Might's debut video 1,000 times. Literally 1,000 times he watched the debut video of All Might. And then there is a very emotional scene where Midoriya first knew that he's a quirkless man. That got me off guard. And it cuts to a scene where there is a sludge monster roaming around and bringing chaos to the city. And there is a first appearance of All Might, and whose little seem to be a bit off shape. And then it changes to a scene where Midoriya, after leaving school, enters into a tunnel to go back to his home. And inside the tunnel, he gets attacked by the sludge monster and gets taken down very quickly. After several failed attempts to escape, Midoriya finally gets knocked out. And after getting knocked out, All Might comes suddenly and punches the monster and it just disintegrates into some thin air. After Midoriya regains his conscience and realizes that the All Might is standing in front of him, he just breaks down and loses all his emotions and starts admiring All Might as he does always and becomes speechless. Fact is, All Might is so powerful that he managed to not only catch the sludge monster but also captured it inside a plastic bottle. Wow. Midoriya wants to ask some questions to All Might, but before that, All Might takes a very big leap into air, and then suddenly All Might realizes that the Midoriya has caught his legs and is flying with him. After that, they both safely land on a very tall building. And while All Might was leaving, Midoriya asked a very serious question that even if he does not had any quirks or powers, can he be a hero like you? I mean, All Might. The second episode starts where the first episode was, and where Midoriya asks a question to All Might that whether he can be a hero without any powers. Then, before answering the question, All Might suddenly changes into a skeleton, and his body became so fragile and weak, and I don't know what does that mean. Then we can see Katsuki Bakugo and his friends having a little chat about Midoriya being Katsuki's childhood friend and he became too harsh. And when Katsuki was talking about Midoriya, he got little angry and kicked a bottle. So it turns out that bottle contains the sludge monster which All Might had earlier captured and which fell down when Midoriya just caught the All Might's leg. After Midoriya getting shocked why his childhood hero got deflated suddenly, All Might explains that did he become like this? There was a fight like 5 years ago in their time period where there was a very strong villain that All Might fought, and it was so strong that it gave a hole on All Might's stomach and it was a permanent damage. And it seems that All Might was only able to work for 3 hours a day as he could not maintain his hero form so often. Before that moment, nothing could break Midoriya's spirit to become a hero like All Might. After All Might said that, All Might himself said that he could not become a hero without powers, as there are very lot stronger villains out there who could kill Midoriya easily, and asked him to pursue some other career, like policing. On the way back to his home, All Might suddenly realized that he does not has any bottle which contains the sludge monster that he has caught earlier. And suddenly there is a very huge explosion in the some other place of the town. And it turns out that sludge monster has captured and take hostage Katsuki Bakugo, which was who was causing the explosions. And then heroes arrived the scene and they were doing all the rescue thing, and All Might was also there. But as he does not has those powers, as his time limit was over, he couldn't do anything. Doria, sad and broken on way back to his home, instinctively goes to the scene where there is a sludge monster causing a lot of chaos. And out of curiosity, Midoriya goes to the scene where there is a sludge monster. And when he realized that his friend Katsuki Bakugo is held hostage by the sludge monster, Midoriya just instinctively goes to the sludge monster and try to beat up and try to take down the sludge monster, even with having a proper knowledge that he does not have any powers and he cannot overpower the sludge monster. The act of Midoriya inspired All Might to go beyond his limits, and he just not destroyed the villain with one punch. He even changed the weather. That's the power level of this All Might dude. Despite Midoriya's heroic act and his selflessness, he was scolded very badly by the pro heroes as he put himself into danger into such situations and took matters in his own hands. While on the other side, Bakugo was praised because of his bravery and not giving up to the sludge monster and his immense power. And on his way home, Midoriya sees Bakugo, and Bakugo is very angry as he feels that Midoriya looks down upon him as he tried to save Bakugo from that sludge monster. Midoriya gave up on his dreams, and on his way home, he meets All Might, and All Might gives him credit for his heroic act and inspiring All Might himself for not being so heroic. Then All Might decides to make Midoriya his successor, as All Might is capable of transferring his power to other people. And this episodes end with "You can be a hero too." So Midoriya is so shocked that when he knew that he's going to inherit All Might's power and he's going to be the successor of All Might. So in their world, it is a very big mystery that what is All Might's actual power. Something that it is invulnerability, or and something that is super strength. But all out of this, Deku or Midoriya has a very bad habit of muttering a lot. Even though Midoriya wants to become a hero like All Might, but takes this offer of All Might's being his successor as a denial, as Midoriya is not so sure about his worthiness of his superpowers, but All Might is very confident that Midoriya can do it, and the reason behind All Might choosing Midoriya as his successor is Midoriya has that pure instinct of a superhero whenever there is a danger, without even thinking, he just jumps into the scene and tries to help people, even without having those powers. Now that's what superheroes do. Is after the incident, All Might and Midoriya are in the beach, and Midoriya is training under the guidance of All Might to wield the power of One for All. But as according to All Might, if an untrained body inherits the power of One for All, that person's body could literally tear apart with the full force of One for All. I think I am saying One for All little often. All Might gives a schedule to Midoriya as after 10 months there is an entrance exam in UA which has the hardest hero course in entire Japan. And after that, Midoriya's training montage starts, which is very impressive. After few months of training, Midoriya was so strong that he was able to lift All Might on his shoulders and even run. But the problem was that Midoriya was overdoing the schedule that was given to him, and the results were showing he got broke down in the middle of training and was at a fatigue. And the day before entrance exam and the 6 a.m. morning, Midoriya was like, so basically, Midoriya's training was about cleaning a beach, and he cleaned more area than he was allotted, and impressed All Might. And the day has arrived that when Midoriya is going to inherit All Might's power. So, in order to inherit All Might's power, there's some amount of DNA required ingested into the other person's body, and All Might does it by making Midoriya eat his hair. At examination center, Midoriya meets Bakugo, where, as usual, Bakugo threatens Midoriya to death. But this doesn't stops Midoriya from backing from UA as usual. He works so hard. Then on his way, he was going to fail, and there is a girl who stopped him from failing as she had a quirk of floating things. She was so cute that Midoriya lost, and I don't know what it is said. At examination hall, present Mike, which is one of the faculty inside UA, explains all the rules and criteria to pass the entrance exam, which is a practical exam. And the practical exam is basically destroying robots according to their points, which is, according to me, very, uh, very unfair, as there are many heroes who does not have explosive quirks. In few minutes, their practical exam is going to be held, and Midoriya is very nervous as he does not know what is going to be happen if he use powers, as it is his first time using. He's going to use One for All. I don't know what is going to happen. Let's see. And the examination starts, and as usual, Midoriya is far behind already. Surya was not able to score any points because the robots he was encountering was taken out by some other examinees, and the lack of experience of his quirk or newly given power. And as any other examination, they were invigilated by the pro heroes or the faculty of UA High. And then in the final moments of examination, there comes a very huge robot which is worth of no points. And it is so huge that examinees were afraid, and they were also given instruction to avoid it. The giant robot start causing a lot of damage to the artificial city, and they also risk the lives of examinees. How can be this so reckless about the situation? This is a very serious situation. And Midoriya was about to run for his life, and then he sees Ocha, that girl that he met before, stuck under the rubble that was caused by the robot. And as he does not score, as he didn't score any points in the examination, and there were only 2 minutes left, he decides to use his power and save the girl, and sacrificing all the hard work that he has done for last 10 minutes, and just he go for the robot skill, destroyed the giant massive robot with a single punch. Then he realized that he broke his two legs and one arm in the process, and he was falling from a very great height, and he chose to use his left arm so that he could land, because he didn't had anything to lose, as he was already not going to pass the exam, and he accepted his fate. But when when he was about to reach the ground, there was a sudden slap on his cheek, and he was started floating. And the other girl also helped him. She had the power of floating things and saved Midoriya's life. It was she just helped him, and they both helped each other. That's very heroic, right? Everyone was shocked to see Midoriya's immense power and strength. And then there this guy with spectacles who realized that Midoriya more was the most heroic dude in the entire entrance exam, and he also knew that judges were watching him. That guy is very smart. And after 1 week, Midoriya is still shocked and depressed, as he thinks that he didn't qualify the exam, and all about the All Might secrets, and not telling it to his mom and all. He was very depressed for a lot of reasons, right? An envelope comes to Midoriya's house, and Midoriya was so depressed that he doesn't even know how to open an envelope. Sad, poor Midoriya. And the results are dramatically announced, and obviously Midoriya passes the exam and he enters the UA High. This is the nutshell of first to fourth My Hero Academia's first season's episodes. So if you want more nutshell videos, please subscribe the video and subscribe the channel, I mean, and like, share, do anything you want, but please subscribe.